Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to do a flip through of this fashion coloring book that I got for Christmas from Keith. It is the Coloring Book for Girls Fashion. Now I just did a flip through of another book and I will show that to you. This book is very similar in like title and appearance. This one is the Jumbo Fashion Coloring Book for Girls. So I believe these are put out by the same publisher. They have the exact same, both of them have a matte cover. They have an identical style back cover and copyright page. So I believe that they're probably by the same publisher, although I don't know who that publisher is because it doesn't give any information, name and illustrator, or anything. So they might just be kind of like stock images. I'm not really sure how that goes. But this one, like I said, is called the Coloring Book for Girls Fashion. And like the other one, this one has 300 pages to it, 300 coloring designs, patterns to color. And it also says the same exact text on the back that the other one does. This coloring book has a beautiful collection of patterns that would provide hours of stress relief through creative expression. Designs range in complexity and detail from beginner to expert level. So I thought I would flip through because these books are not the same. And sometimes we get, you'll know that there's like different books on Amazon that are of stock images, and the covers might be different, but the images inside are the same, and that can be really frustrating. So I wanted to let you know that these are two different books. So if you do have, the desire to have both of them like I did, or you enjoy coloring, fashion, or these kind of cute girl, whimsical type pictures, then you'll know that these books are indeed both separate, and the subject matter is different in each one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I can't really zoom out so much, so you'll just have to bear with me that I can get most of the image in. This is quite a thick book. I already started coloring in this, so all these you're going to see again at the end of my January colored videos. The paper, like I mentioned in the other one, it's Amazon paper, but it is on the thinner side even for that, because you can see the images through the next page. And on this one I tried to use some oil to blend it out, my oil pencils, and it soaked it right in and completely ruined the face. So I had to go back over it with more, and so that's why the face looks so weird. I covered up some of the splotches, made her cheeks look really rosy. So from now on out, I'm just using pencils and maybe some gel pens in these books. I can't see in every image because I don't have enough space to show you the whole image zoomed out, but they do have shoes on their feet. Some of the fashion books like this don't have shoes, so yeah, these definitely all have shoes. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started flipping. But again, the paper quality is exactly the same. So I don't know if you can see it in this light. For me in the viewfinder, I can't really see it, but I can see it when I'm looking. I can see the other image on the next page ghosting through this one. So like I said, the paper is very, very thin. But it's nice that the subjects are different. The pages, the drawings are all different. There's none that are the same in them. So if you're really into coloring, fashion, if you have a daughter or a friend or a sister or a mother or a brother or, an uncle or anybody in your life at all that is really into coloring fashion, these books are great because there's 300 images in each one. So what I think is funny about this one, in my opinion, is this one has a lot of Karens. And I don't usually use that to describe, like how you hear people saying, okay, Karen, or whatever. I don't use that. I have some Karens in my life who are wonderful people. But there are some pictures with the hair, especially, that make these ladies look like the traditional Karen, or they have that Kate plus 8. Remember her from that show? Kind of type. So some of those are landscape. But they have Karen haircuts, some of them. Let me see if I can... It's hard to straighten it and smush it down because these are so thick. And there's like these large head type figures in this one, and in the other one there isn't any like that. So they're just fun, you know, like quirky and different. It's kind of weird how she doesn't have any pupils at all. That's a little creepy. Maybe she just came from Supernatural. So this one is like one of the ones I think that looks like a Karen. I know there's a bit of a shadow. I apologize. It's getting late in the day and I added extra light, but I'm trying to make sure that there isn't a shadow over the image itself. Some of these, I think, in this book are a little bit more of a fashion sketchy type than in the other one. Whereas in the other one, they seem more of a picture. Like this one's more of a picture, but this book, I think, contains more of the ones that actually seem closer to a fashion, actual sketch. There might be one similar to this in the other one, but I don't think it's exactly the same. But see, these are so plain. You could just knock it out in like 15 minutes or whatever, or embellish it more if you wanted to do, you know, whatever. You could do whatever you wanted to with it. I really like that. Actually, now that I look at it, this one, I believe, is in the other one. Because I remember that bag. Because Avon put out a tote bag like that, and I remember thinking that reminded me of it. So maybe there are a few here and there that are the same, but overall, they are not the same book. My nose just whistled. Sorry about that when when I sniffled. I like that one for some reason. I like that one a lot too. So to me, those have that like sketchy fashion look to them. I really like it. And to me, this one isn't really a fashion one, but I'm not going to complain or anything, especially when you have primarily an entire book, you know. Oops. Let me see if I can get this to fold down a little bit. It's awfully thick. Again, another one where I don't necessarily think this is a fashion picture, but I'm not going to complain. And that is the end of that one. So that one is the coloring book for girls fashion. Of the two of them, I don't know. I think I like them both the same, to be honest with you. I do think there's a few pictures in here that are not necessarily what I would call fashion coloring. But they're still cute pictures, you know, they're fine and everything. And I like that the styles vary up. I like them both equally well, but I just wanted to show you guys that they're different books. So I'm glad I have them both. I've already colored in this one, and I plan on continuing to color in it. So really excited to have these. Lately, I've been in the mood to really have a lot of these. Well, not have a lot, but to have books that I can sit down and color in and have something done in a half an hour or an hour, you know, on days when I just don't feel like putting in the time and effort to blend and shade and do this and that. The only downfall about these two books is the paper quality is pretty bad. If you can get over the dreaded white space issue, so like here's a perfect example. You can see that, you know, there's white space there, and it's okay with me. Not on this one, I did manage to smooth it out a little bit more because I tried to blend it out with oil, but it was really, the paper really soaked up that oil, and I wasn't too crazy about it. So going forward, I'll just use this. So you can see that it definitely, let me zoom in. You can really see the white space there. But once you get over that and you just kind of deal with it, like, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't, I'm not trying to create a masterpiece here or anything like that. Once you kind of let that go, it's kind of nice. It kind of frees you up where you don't feel so like, I gotta make this perfect or anything like that. You just let yourself go and have fun. And I enjoy that. So I definitely would recommend these books to anybody who enjoys coloring female figures, fashion, you know, things like that that are fun and simple, you know. But I will leave a link to this book in the description section below. It will be an affiliate link because I am an Amazon affiliate, just so you know. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I will get back to you. And I hope you found it helpful that I compared the two books, because I could have put them both in the same video, but that would have been too long since they had so many pages to flip through. So let me know if you're planning on picking up either one of them. I'm curious. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.